Welcome back to the second episode of Perspectives, the podcast, with your favorite hosts, Olivia Iman and Don
Don Shafine.
Shafine. Oh, you
Oh,
gonna say your name this
yeah,
time?
I say it this time.
You'll introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And this topic is very interesting. I feel like a lot of people go through this
Similar
phase of life,
situations. Yeah.
yeah, at some point or another, maybe multiple times. But we've titled this episode, Why Are You Friendless? Just because we've been through a journey of unfriending, refriending, finding ourselves, and we're at a point now where we realize it really is just us and like family around. Like,
Elevating.
yeah. And it's like, so yeah, just jumping into the podcast. Why do you think you are friendless? Or why are you friendless?
Elevation. I feel like to grow, you have to let go. But you have to also realize what's worthy of keeping and things you need to let go to grow.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is our second time filming this episode to be transparent. But it's like I was saying yesterday, it's like I don't know. I've never been one to just kind of just like need people around in order to feel like I have a sense of self or like a sense of community. And it's like when I did befriend people, I did it with like trying to be as meticulous as possible. And even then, still failing at finding friends who would stand the test of time. But it's like, I just don't feel the need to just have people around me to validate my sense of self worth or my direction in life. You know?
I never thought of it like I need people around, but I look at it like no job is a one man. No army has just one person. I've
Mm,
always kind of thought of it like that. Like, okay, if you have a group full of people that is like minded, it's easier to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to grow as a unit, just get further. But back then, a lot of people didn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't thinking on like those type of terms. Like, all right, business wise, all of that. It was just fun.
mm-hmm.
So that's that line right there. It's like, okay, when it's time to grow, who's on the same page? Like, and that's where a lot of people get cut.
Yeah. And it's like at those times you felt like you were growing and expanding. You just felt like these people weren't doing it at the same pace as you, or it was just like you don't have to be going at the same pace as me, but like just show your support. And like the support wasn't what you needed in that time to grow.
It's crazy because back then I didn't even care if you did support for real. I just wanted you to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Loyal as a friend, as a brother. But I didn't really care too much for the support. I could do like when I had fashion shows or whatever, like bro, I could be the only one out of my whole group in there, like for myself. Excuse me, for myself. Like I didn't really care if anybody else is there, but excuse me, what draws the line with me is if I show some love and that same love don't come back in return.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see you putting the same effort in our brothership or friendship, whatever, and that's what draw me away right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking on that, like what is your definition of like a friend, a bro? Because you know everybody's definition and perspective of that is different.
Loyalty. That's the biggest thing. Is loyalty. It's like right or wrong, I'm gonna ride with you. We'll figure it out later. Like I just expect the same thing in return. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I just expect the same thing in return. It's not even that hard. Like I really don't think it's that difficult to understand. It's like brothership to me, friendship to me is like treat me
Go ahead.
treat me the same way you would want me to treat you.
Mm,
Again, most people don't want to get effed over. Most people don't want to get backstabbed, but most people don't think like that either.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a surprise to them when they see, okay, damn, like, why bro cut me off? It's because bro is not like you. You know what I'm saying? You probably talking behind people back, stuff like that. Bro not doing that. So it's like you can feel that energy. And like after so many strikes, it's like, bro, you out.
Yeah.
You out of here.
What is like, I think that's like what the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like some people don't even know themselves enough to know how they would want to be treated.
And that comes with the time you spend with yourself.
I mean, we've all talked about a lot of people are scared
Spend a long time.
to be in quiet, to
Look
not
themselves in the
have people
mirror.
around, to
Oh,
really hear their deepest, darkest, most sacred secrets or feelings that they kind of just keep pushing down
yeah.
without really getting to the root of the issue.
Mm-hmm.
They would rather continue to mask or to have just unnecessary people around so they don't have to really do that work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when just your existence in itself questions their false sense of self is where kind of like that fake love or like that like that just weird energy kind of comes from. It's like somebody being so sure of their self and just clearly having like a mission to accomplish in life, and they're kind of still figuring it out or don't know which direction to take or just masking it in general kind of makes them feel inferior in your presence.
Compared to somebody that knows their purpose or it started on their marathon, on their journey, it might feel like that. But again, that comes with that inside work of like, damn, okay, if that's my dog, why am I feeling like this?
Yeah.
Because I know bro and I know myself. It's like, okay, if bro make it, we both make it. If I make it, we both make it. Like that's how it should be, but most people don't even think like that. That's the crazy thing. Everybody want to be the face. It's crazy because everybody want to be the face of it all. But even when starting our businesses, I was trying to put other people in like as the spotlight. I'm always the one trying to be like behind the scenes. Like that's the crazy thing. Like I don't care if you the face of whatever, as long as behind the scenes everything add up, we good. But that again, most people want the fame over actually building a sturdy foundation. They just wanted the instant gratification, like that type of stuff. And it's like, bro, I'm looking for the longevity of everything that I do. I'm tired of wasting time with the little things.
Hmm.
And most people don't see that when it comes to starting stuff.
Yeah. And it's like even just being around in general, like you said, like it takes somebody who either knows themselves or is on the journey to know themselves to stop and recognize those feelings of insecurity and jealousy or whatever, because I mean we're human, we're going to come across it, you feel me? Like it's not, it's inevitable, right? It's going to happen, but it's like when those emotions come up, what do you do? How do you react? Do you retreat into your insecurity and start, downplaying what somebody is doing? Or do you question yourself and be like, okay, bro is doing this, but why is what he doing have this type of feeling on me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that, really question the feeling. Like why are you here? Like what in my past made me feel like this right now? And it's like, how can I rectify it? Because I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
I still want to be supportive of bro. I still want to be around. I still want to better myself. But it's like when those emotions come up and you pretend that like they didn't come up, is when you have that internal fight, that struggle with the ego, really.
It's crazy because I used to be like that, but about seeing fathers and sons together, like
Mm-hmm.
fathers with their sons. Like when I was younger, right when I lost my dad, it was like I used to look at my closest homies and like one of my like closest bros back then. I call his dad my dad because it's like, bro, he treated me like his son, like the rest of his sons, and it's like, bro, I used to envy that, like just seeing fathers with their sons, but I caught, like you said, I caught myself and had to sit back, like, damn, why do I feel like this? Like, why does it hit me some type of way when I see fathers with their sons and stuff? And then it's like, bro, these are the cards I'm dealt. It's like you gotta just pick up. You can't keep your head down too long. You just gotta figure it out. Like, all right, how can I better myself? Since this is a situation, instead of me running out there looking for father figures, is like, how can I become the best man possible? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Because there is no father that can for real replace your father. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's other men out there, whatever, that can love you a different type of way, whatever. But man, you just have to do some soul digging for real. You have to dig into that soul and figure it out, and really ask God, really talk to God, and just ask for that guidance to just guide you where you need to go. Because from 14 to now, it's like, bro, I still be having like little feelings in my heart, like, damn, Pops was here, I'll probably be here. Pops was here, we'll be doing this and that. But it's like, bro, you just gotta take life for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is dealt a different hand, and you just gotta be cool with your role and figure out how to come out the best way possible for real.
Yeah, and it's like you said, everybody is dealt like various hands. You feel me? And it's what you do with that that really determines your life. You get what I'm saying? It's like everybody is not dealt the same hand of cards for a reason. You feel me? And then also it's like maybe in this lifetime you were meant to learn a different lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And it's like sometimes it's like not having a father figure around, or like me, like growing up, I would do the same thing. I would look shit even in my own family, like my siblings had their father, and their fathers would come around and like pick them up and take them somewhere for Christmas, and they go on vacations. I'm still at the house, like
Yeah,
sad as hell,
not for
crying,
real.
like what's wrong with me for me not to have this in my life? And you feel me? It's like not in your situation where like, like your dad had like transition shit. The nigga was living.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and just chose to actively not do his part. So it's like again, I would look at my siblings, people outside of my family, and be like that is so beautiful to see. And it's like again, like those feelings would come up in me, and it was just like, well, how can I change this moving forward? And it's like I can do the best I can in picking a partner who's going to be there for our children, when we get to that point. And it's like that's really all I can't. You feel me? Like I can't really change my cards. I can just play the hand I've been dealt and learn
Mm-hmm.
from this. Like it's like it's really all you can do. So yeah, I completely understand. But yeah, back to the topic on hand. So like what defining moments like in your life brought you to reevaluating your current friendships, and how has that changed your view on life in general and people in general?
I think wanting better, wanting better, and again, like I said yesterday, like in 2021, when we had a little girl, like the real came out of a lot of people that call themselves bros and sis and stuff like that. Like the true self came out. Like I said, to this day, a lot of people that call me they bros and stuff like that still have yet to come see my daughter, and she is 3. So that alone, I took that for what it was. Like, again, I'm the type of person, I say I love you, I'm gonna address the situation to you face to face. Like, you're not gonna hear it from nobody else. You're not gonna, nah, none of that. You're gonna hear it straight from my mouth, and I'm gonna come straight to you like a man, and let you know where I see things is going wrong. And after that, if it's on you. If you decide to fix it, cool. I'm still here. But if not, nowadays I'm gone. Nowadays I'm not even gonna tell you because I don't even care. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm down about for real two solid brothers. I'm down about two solid brothers, and we don't even get to that point where we for real have disagreements. So it's like, yeah, like wanting more. Like I said, seeing the true self out of these people. And the crazy thing is most people I hang around is older than me. That's
Mm-hmm.
the wildest thing about it. It's like, for you to be older, you would think most older people are like more mature because they've been through more, they seen more, and even being around some of the bros, seeing they homies kind of slide off, now it make you think like, damn, wonder why they slid off, and you get to reevaluating situations and similar situations. It's like some hatred in there, or laziness, just things you really don't want to associate yourself with. So that's the main reason of like me departing from a lot of people that I call homies, bros, whatever. It's like, bro, it's all still love, but I just look at it like, this your time to go work on yourself while I work on myself. If we collide later down the line, cool. But if not, I'm not fucked up with it. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause life gonna keep moving for me. I'm gonna keep being great. I'm gonna keep walking in God's path. So it's cool on my end. It's like, shit. Stay off social media. You feel me? Like the little glimpse they get here, the little glimpse they get here is like, what are you gonna see? Unless you catch me for real, like at a gas station or some shit. Like, other than that, you not for real. We not
Not
for
at
real.
Opry to catch you at Opry.
You not for real finna like cross paths with me at all. Like, I'm over here for real, mastering my lane. I'm not worried about nothing else at this point. Like I said, man, we almost 30. I ain't got time for it. Like, I look back at, I'm like, it feel like I just graduated high school in 2013. It feel like I'm maybe a year out of high school. And now when I really think about it, it's like, bro, I'm what, 11 years from high school, and I be thinking about, like, damn, if I wasn't around the people that I was around or doing the things I was doing 10, 11 years, I'd be in a different situation. So looking at that now, I look 10 years from now, and I'm like, okay, who am I around now, or what am I doing now that is gonna hold me from getting to my goals 10 years from now? Make that change. It's,
Hmm.
it's that simple. It's that simple. What about you?
Um, were there some defining moments that made me reevaluate some friendships?
You didn't even really have that many friendships. Like, I feel like you had like a that I've known. You probably had like a solid three, and I told you about two of them because they only really came around when they seen you doing good. Like you said, you was even in some group messages where you can say something and nobody even say anything back, but once
Yeah,
they see you on social media, they all in your ass. Like,
all in my comments, they the most liked comment out of all my posts. um, but I feel like those friendships, I feel like my biggest friendship heartbreak, and it was really on the basis of loyalty. It
mm-hmm,
was just so simple. Like, whenever I make friends with someone, I make it abundantly clear. The only thing I need from you is loyalty. That's it. I've only had one friend really be like, if somebody came to me asking some shit about what you got going, I told them that don't really got nothing to do with me. Like, don't ask me to do nothing, and I don't even talk to him like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, we. talk one, maybe 4 times a year.
Oh, I forgot about him. Okay, a solid four.
You
A
get what I'm
solid
saying?
four. I
Like we
forgot.
talk, we
Yeah.
talk maybe a solid 4 times a year, and when we talk again, it's like we just pick up where we left off. Like it's, it, you feel me? Like I see what you're doing on social media, like you feel me, and I just text you. If I see something that like really hits me, or like, I'm really proud of you, I'm gonna send you a text. I'm gonna give you a call. Like we're gonna chop it up then. But it's like the friendship that hurt the most really ended on the basis of loyalty, and it just, I just couldn't get behind it. And it was like at that, in that time, one, I don't think I'm not the best at communicating even now, but at that time it's like I couldn't even put words to how I was feeling. I was so upset. And it's like, to know me, it's like I feel like you know what you did. And it's like you playing in my face when you play stupid, and you act like you don't know what you did. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't feel the need to have to explain why I'm no longer talking to you. Now, you did teach me that, like, if it's something or a relationship you feel is worth saving, then you should take that extra step, right? You should explain how you feel and see the sides. See both sides, essentially. They see my side, I see their side. But it's like, even when that conversation happens and it still feels like you don't even see the wrong, or see like how much hurt and pain you caused me, it's like, I what am I to do with that? You feel me? It's like you've already decided how you feel about the situation and how it can't be changed, essentially. Like it just is what it is. Move on, move past it. And it's like, what affects you in your life may be different than what affects me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like, take it for how I'm giving it to you. If I'm telling you that, like, you being disloyal is like, it really caused a lot of pain for months, for years, and you kind of just ignore it, like, we'll just get over it, move past it, like, you'll be all right. What am I to do with that? Like,
Shit, nothing.
you feel me? It's
Shit.
like, how many times can somebody show you who they are before you believe them? You feel me? It's like, I don't know, but yeah, like that's one of the defining moments that made me reevaluate my friendships. And then like other shit is like, you just weren't returning the level of friendship I was giving you. Simple as that. Like,
Man, don't it feel good though when even if it don't work out how you expect it to work out, it feel good just confronting the situation and getting it off your chest rather than just holding it in and just going your own way. It's just like, nah, we gonna settle this right now. I want to get this off my chest, and after that, it is what it is.
yeah, I can say that, because like, especially for me, I'm really not one to really express how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would just see you for, and that's why I don't really have that many friends to begin with. It's like, I just see how you treat other people, how you treat who you call your closest friends, or even just like your closest acquaintances. And I can see that I don't want to for real deal with that. But it's like, yeah, when I allow you in and you just do some weird shit, I don't feel the need to explain it. I just move along.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, if it was a relationship that was 5, 6, 7, 10 plus years, I definitely owe that to you and to myself to express how I'm feeling. And maybe we can come to a conclusion about it, or we can just work to move past it. But it's like, it does feel good to express myself and like get everything that's been on my heart, on my mind, just off. And not to transfer that energy onto you, but to just get it off of me so I can
Yeah,
heal, you know? Yeah.
man. I'm at the point now. I'm not looking for no friends. I'm not looking. Look, my door is closed. No friends. The family I got now, the ones I call brother. Like I said, shout out to Alex. Shout out to Phil. Like the ones I call bros. That's fam. Everybody else, the friends, all friends are cut off at this point. Outside of that, when I'm ready to build my team, that would be my next family. Like for my business, I'm looking for another family right there. Like no workers. I want a team, people that see the vision and trust the creator to do what they best at. And to go back to yesterday's point, a lot of friendships end because of jealousy, and it's because of people not knowing their role. People not knowing their role. Everybody wants to be the spotlight when it's like, bro, if this dude had a plan and you good at running the ground or you good at talking or you good at whatever, it's like, bro, let the creator create and you just do what you're supposed to do. If my brother is a rap star and I'm good at making clothes, I'm not finna hit the booth and try to rap. You know what I'm saying? When I know, you know what, he rapping, let me figure out how I can just make clothes for him, do what I'm good at, and we just ride this way together. I make my bag, he make his bag, and we put each other on. But that's how most people like f up in life because it's like, bro, you trying to ride somebody else's wave, and it's like, bro, he in his lane, you in your lane. Figure out how y'all can merge together instead of just trying to jump in his lane, do what he doing just because he got some fame or he popping at the moment. It's not how it works, and that's why a lot of friendships end, man.
Yeah. And it's like, well, we kind of touched on it a little bit. It's like the friendships that you have lost or just put on hold for the time being. Have you like you have the times you've tried to crack the door or reopen the door and rebuild these friendships? Like what were the challenges that stopped y'all from progressing past that point?
Man, once you cross that line with me, I don't care if we even if the conversation ended good, it's still gonna linger in my head that you a fuck nigga. Like it's not gonna sit right with me. Then I will start to feel like a fake person just continuing to be around you, knowing the things that you did and knowing that you're not even a changed person.
Hmm.
That's on that end. Other than that, like I said, the ones that's kind of just like really again, Phil and Alex, those I know what it is when we come back together. Like again, there's bro. It's like he over there working on what he working on. We working to our plan. The next time we link, we need to be lifting McLaren doors. You feel me?
Hmm.
And it feels real close, like closer than we ever been before. So I know what he on. He know what I'm on. He can call me anytime. I can call him anytime. Everything cool. But other than that, like I said, I'm not expecting anything out of anyone else, and I don't want them to expect anything out of me because
Yeah.
they're not gonna get it. Like like I said, I'm focused on the ones that showed they true love, like showed they loyalty, and they know them ones know what to expect out of me. So it's like other than that, hey, I can't
But I mean, like you've like cracked the door open a few times
used
on
to.
on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That was some years ago. Not recently. Not recently. Like I said, that's over with. That is over with. Back then, like I said, I just wanted people to ride with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I see the potential in everybody around me. That's why you're around me. If I see potential in you and you're worth me putting my energy into, bruh, let's do it. Because again, I know my lane. I'm like, okay, I'm good at this, bro, good at this. If you just do this, I do this, bro, we can move way quicker. But it's like people don't believe in themselves and then they also want your spot, so it just don't mix. So again, back then in my head, I'm just like, man, that's bro, I love bro. I try to put what what they really show me on the back burner and just try to continue to let them around so we can elevate each other. But it never was like that. It was just always ended with me wasting my energy, feeling drained. But it's like, bro, they not the only person that can do that. If bro is a graphic designer, but he been tripping, bro, go find another graphic designer. Like, it's that simple. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's that simple.
That's funny. Oh, my next question. Okay, so I think we touched on this a little bit too yesterday. How do you feel like social media has played a role in you like transitioning out of some friendships, relationships, bros, things like I know we talked about it yesterday. It's like some people they know how to get in contact with you, but
Yeah.
just choose to keep it on Instagram, in the
Hmm.
comments, in the DMs. Like y'all not you feel me like y'all didn't really have like this whole friendship. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, people, internet have people minds just all messed up, and people just want to show other people that they know you or they part of your life, when it's like, if you really want to know how somebody doing, especially again somebody you call your brother, your loved one, 9 times out of 10 you got their number. You got their number. Give them a call, check up on them. That can make the relationship last way longer. Like this internet stuff, again, I'm rarely on the internet. If I do post something, it's because I have to post something for some event or something like that. Like other than that, the things that I create, bro, I've created so much stuff I haven't even posted, and we
Mm-hmm.
done did photo shoots and video
All
shoots
type
of
of
it,
shit.
still haven't posted it. It's because why am I doing it? Who am I doing it for? And like, I'm not even ready to launch that business just yet. So it's like, bro, I don't even care to post it. But people really just don't want to see you moving at a nice pace, especially faster than them. People don't want to see you doing good, but let you look like Instagram, social media is just like that facade. Like,
It's all fake.
look what I'm doing at the moment. Look what
Yeah.
it's not really for real. So when you do finally post something, everybody on your shit, everybody sending that fake love, fire emojis.
Flame, flame,
You feel
flame.
me? All the
Blue heart.
hearts, and I'm
Blue
proud
heart.
of you. Like, man, look, all that shit be fake. All that shit be fake. When you could easily call that person and be like, man, bro, look, I love you. Just want to make sure you're doing good. You feel me? Hopefully everything good. You need me, give me a call. None of that. None of that. So I don't pay it no attention. I keep social media what it is. I take mental note of things, and I just leave it at that for real. But yeah, I don't take social media too serious. I like being out the way. I just
Mm-hmm.
like being out the way, out the mix, because when you present your ideas, that leaves too much, especially when it's not permanent yet. That leaves too much room for people to put their energy on your idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just like being out the way. Like I said, I like the quote of keeping it private until it's permanent, and that's how I like to move. Like I said, back then was a different story, but I'm a whole different person now. So yeah, but you're more of a social media person, like making money from social media and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
how does that work in your favor or not?
I mean, I just take engagement as as that engagement. Like we talked about earlier, some people who only in my comments when I post a video, when I post a picture, who don't for real reach out to check up on me or Ice or us in general. Like they just like the video. That's fine for me. Drive the engagement, boost my income. That's you've decided that's where you want to be at. So I'm gonna keep you right there. Like I'm gonna respond to you how I respond to the other 100 people in my comments. You feel me? Like I'm gonna like your comment, keep it pushing. Like
That's funny.
you feel me? There's nothing else to do. When you swipe up and send me a DM, I'ma double tap it and keep it
That's the
pushing.
most you're getting out of me. Like, I don't know. Again, like back in the day was something different, but the past few years, I just haven't been that texting talkative person. Like, if you send me a message, man, I might open it, I might not. Again, I'm barely on social media as it is,
Hmm.
but it's like, again, especially if you got my number, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and type back and forth on this
Not no
platform.
paragraphs. Like
Bro, you're gonna get a double tap, you're gonna get that heart, and that's it for real. Like, again, I'm not with all that chatting for real. Like, it's Look, much love to most of y'all out there, but it's like, bro,
Most, not everybody.
yeah. But it's like, what are we for real talking about?
Yeah, I feel it. It's like I take social media as what it is. It's like I only put out what I want you to see, and you only comment what you want to be seen. You get what I'm saying? Like we on the same plane. Like you're not in my everyday life. Like I don't talk to you for real like that, and like you feel me? Like it's not a big deal. You, like I said, you chose to be where you at. Cool. Like it is what it is.
I'm not, obviously we're not on the same level at all. We're not.
I
And
mean, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, in terms of that's why I make income from that. So it's just
yeah,
like I
as
just
I said, we yeah, it's a
yeah.
difference. It's a difference. Like on my end, we're not, and I realized that I used to take my gift for granted, and it's crazy because a lot of people seen it in me when I didn't even see it in myself. But now it's like most people call it cocky, whatever. I remember this girl. She said, "Never, I never said nothing like we never met anything like this." But she came to me and said, "I didn't fuck with you because I thought you was arrogant and cocky." And I'm like, it fucked with me for a minute because I'm like, I don't even know you, like, but that just tell me right there, like my confidence, the way I carry myself, make you feel some type of way because you lack that, and it's like you get to thinking like that's not my problem. You feel that way, like
And that's the point too. Is like I think for the both of us, is like we've carried ourselves a certain way for a long time, and people seeing that projected their insecurities on us, and us just being the type of people that we are, we self reflect.
yeah,
You feel me? It's like, okay, what am I doing that's wrong, that's putting off this kind of energy? And then you go deep into your mind and really try to figure out
yeah,
what, and then like you can't come up with shit. And then when when you do finally realize, bro, that has nothing to
nothing to
do
do with
with
me,
me.
nah,
That's all you projecting whatever the fuck it is that you're going on inside of you onto me.
yeah,
And it's like again, we had to learn like not to accept all the energy that people are throwing our way or just have about themselves, cuz like how I feel about me has nothing to do with how you feel about you.
yeah.
And it's like you can continue to put that off, but it doesn't mean I have to accept that energy.
I had this thing now where it's like I accept and not accept. Like I accept full responsibility of friendships that broke off or whatever just because I allowed that energy around me, but I don't accept when it comes to them and they insecurities, because that's what it all falls to is insecurities. So it's like I would fully accept it and I would accept the split of the relationship. But at the time it's like I'm gonna let you know like what I see. And I just as I would want you to do the same. I'm not one of them people that's like, he like to always pinpoint flaws, woo, 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 but don't like to dish it. No, tell me what you see, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and there's never an answer. So that's when I know, okay, this is time for me to close the door and keep moving, and I'm fine with that. I couldn't accept that years ago, but now I fully accept it, and I'm cool with it. Like I said, now it's really just me and God, like for real. I'm working on myself. Again, I'm not the best version of myself, and that's all I'm working to be. I'm not trying to be anything else. I'm not looking outside myself anymore. None of that. It's me in the mirror and the voices in my head. Other than that, I really don't care.
Yeah.
When it comes to friendships, again, like I just want to be the best father. Like I want to make sure when our kids grow up, they don't have to work jobs for anybody else. That things we're doing now, things that we did, bro. Nah, we can create this shit ourselves, and that's my main purpose right now. Like, other than that, none of this other stuff matters. I don't care how anyone feels, what they think, their opinion on it. I really don't care because it has nothing to do with me at the end of the day. You're not paying any bills over here. You're not doing anything. 9 times out of 10, you're sitting on the couch, whining and crying, being lazy, and just spitting out your opinions on stuff you really don't know about. So all you can do is just let the chatters be the chatters, and you keep climbing that mountain. You keep working hard. You keep grinding, because it's all gonna show itself. At the end of the day, it's all gonna show itself. So
Because I mean, that's true. It's like no matter what you do in life, somebody will always have something to say about what you're doing. Somebody will always have something to say about how you parent, about how you live in your life, about what you're doing to make. I mean, the list can go on and on. People will always have opinions, but it's like it. Everybody' opinion don't matter. Like
facts.
everybody' opinion does not have a bearing on how you should go about your life and do the things that you do. And to your point, it's like most of these people are only speaking from their point of insecurity or only speaking from their point of growth or self-worth
Or the past.
or the past. Yeah,
Where you left them at is all they can for real relate
man. When somebody keeps, I remember when you used to,
to.
and like that
Oh man.
that's the shit that really gets me, because it's like, and it took me a while to like kind of come to this
Hey, we clipping that. That's a clip right there. That was a clip right there. For real. That section right there, that's a clip we need to throw out.
that's a clip. But
Yeah.
it's like I people will only see you again at the point you left them at. Like for us, we left a lot of people at early
I
20s.
also say early 20s.
20, we met what, 21, 20.
Yeah.
I say we cut people off 22, 23.
Yeah. I give myself 24, 25 probably.
Oh yeah, because I was done.
The end of, again, because I had a nice group of people that was around me, females and males, and I started the chopping around 22, 23, and I feel like that ended. I ain't gonna lie, the last bit ended a couple of years ago, but that was like the main portion of people, like 90% in the mid 20s for sure.
And it's like when it's simple things, we want to change our diet. We
Hmm.
come around and it's like, oh, you don't eat meat. What you eat? What? And this is like a constant running joke for
Yeah,
years. And it's like, at what point and these are people who are older than us too. And it's like, at what point do you allow someone to grow beyond what you've compartmentalized them to be? And again, I had to realize like my it's not my job to make you see the growth in me.
not even to cut you off. One thing you have to watch out for is those people when they get around other people, they want to pinpoint you out about certain things. We'll say the eating, for example, like early 20s, we was big on like we just cut meat out. We just really wanted to change our health overall. Watch out for those people that when it's a group of y'all, they want to pinpoint you out and joke about it, but in private, they trying to take notes on what you do. Like, damn, so you only eat this, this, and that. Okay, shit, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that. But like once you get around a group of people, they back eating meats and
Ribs.
you feel me? And it's like just dogging you out for real. When it's like, bro, I'm just trying to better myself. Like you don't even bring the topic up. Like you order your food regularly, you do whatever.
Or you don't even eat when like you around. You just there to enjoy the company.
Oh, you too good. Oh, you this, you that. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to go through this today. Damn, just give me my smoothie, leave me alone. Like, it don't even be nothing crazy, but they take it some type of way. Like damn, am I offending you because I'm not eating cow with you or whatever? It's like,
And it's
damn,
again, it's like when you start making a change in yourself to be better. Again, it's we never forced anything on anybody.
never.
It was just us coming around. and maybe being offered something and being like, you know what, we decided we just like regular conversation. You
Yep.
know what, we decided we just not gonna eat meat for the time being. Like it just is what it is. And then it goes down all these running jokes, but again in private, sending you messages, sending like getting on the phone. Okay, so what hemp seed do?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you don't eat rice, so what you eat? Quinoa? What's quinoa? What it tastes like?
Hmm. Hey,
Send me some recipes. All in private, but in public in front of everybody else, it's oh well, you know he don't eat meat, and you feel me? Just like
yeah,
all type of shit, and it's like at first you start taking it as the joke that they're trying to put it off as, but then after a while, I'm looking at you sideways, like this is really who you are.
it's crazy because after a while, I'm not even looking at you sideways. I'm looking at myself like, why am I even still around this shit? Like,
And that part, yeah, then again it comes to that self reflection. It's like I can't make you change, but I know I can change my surroundings.
exactly.
And it's like I don't have to be around. And then when you stop coming around, it's
Are you changed?
damn, bro, you done got Hollywood. Damn, sis,
Yeah,
we ain't seen you since you started fucking with. And it's like that has I came into this like I'm just only eating fish. You feel me? Like, and then it just naturally progressed to us both deciding to do this. But it's like, how are you gonna put either one of us? How are you gonna put it off on? Well, since you with this person, you done changed, or it's like no. Some people just really want to better themselves. Like
and a lot of people really just want you to stay in the same position forever with them.
with them. And again, it's like people see the greatness in you before you see it in yourselves or see the capacity of at which you can be great. And when maybe it's not like a conscious decision, like, okay, these are the steps I'm gonna take to be great, but you just feel it in your spirit. You feel me to make these changes, and then people wanna hold you,
Hmm.
shackle you to where you currently are. It's like, bro, life is all about evolving.
Yeah,
Life is all about growth.
we free, motherfucker.
We ain't
We free.
slaves
Yeah,
no
we big
more.
free. You know what I'm
Life is
saying?
all about evolving. And it's like, and again, that's a choice. You
Yeah,
can choose to evolve or you can choose to stay where you are. And some people have subconsciously made the choice to stay where they are and consciously want you to stay with them.
you gotta break yourself free first mentally. You have to break yourself free first. And again, that comes with cleansing. Because how can you think? How can you think properly when your body, your temple is full of toxins? Like it's impossible. It's impossible. You have to cleanse yourself. You have to take that time to yourself and really dissect your mind and the reason the know the reasons you doing everything, and you will start to move different. Like I said, it hurt me so much when I'm like, bro, all my brothers see the potential, see the things that I'm doing, that I'm working to get done, and it's like, bro, it's not that hard to ride along with somebody. Like when you really think about it, it's like, bro, how is it hard to like what like I really don't understand. It's like, bro, we all can make it. We all can make it. And every other race do it. Like even if they hate themselves, bro, they gonna get the business done. They gonna get it done. But our people, bro, it's a whole different topic. Like it sucks. It's sad for real. It's sad because nigga, we can move way quicker, way further together as a unit. Again, I think I come from a militant family, so it's like that's how I was raised to think. There's no one man army. We can move way quicker, way further together if we all come together, sit down, talk about credit, sit down, talk about business, sit down. All right, you work this, you work this. Each week we bring this amount to the table. At the end of the year, we have this amount to invest this. We don't think like that, and now we're scarred because of the people that we were surrounded by did us wrong. So when God send us people that's willing to do us right, we don't even know if they right or wrong, cause we don't want to go through this again of getting to know you, knowing if you loyal or not. Like we don't want to go through that shit again. So it's a I don't want to say a lose lose situation, but shit, it's not an easy situation either.
Yeah, and
It's
I
not a
think
win win.
but I think like as people who are on our journey to healing, to understanding ourselves, you get what I'm saying? I 1000% believe like on this journey, God will align us with people who are doing the
For
same.
sure.
And you know, like find the team to help us build the empire that we have been promised,
Yeah.
essentially. And it's like it just takes these growing pains to get through that.
Hmm.
And it's like nobody you've lost thus far has actually been a loss. It's always been a because you can never possess people, you can only experience them. It's like I enjoyed our experience while we had it,
Yeah, for sure.
and it's like I appreciate that we can go our separate paths and continue our journey separately. You feel me? It all comes down to like I want to see everybody eat, but it don't mean you got to eat at my table. Simple. It's
Yeah.
like when I was offering you a seat at the table, when I was offering you, when I was saying, "Hey, let's come and build the table together." Like I got the wood, the tools. I just need your labor.
Yeah.
You feel me? You didn't want to put in, and that's okay. It's like you just gotta find your way, and it's not for me to dictate what way that is. You feel me? It's just like, hey, it's part of the journey,
Yeah.
and it's no love lost.
No
It's
regrets. Just hey, like I said, take your hand for what it is, and all you need is God guidance for real. All you need is God guidance. You don't need no outside, no human flesh to tell you anything. Like
mm-mm.
everything is within. So you just gotta cleanse and trust yourself.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
I think that was my last question. Like, where do you find support outside of like, where do you find support in like a sense of community outside of like traditional friendships? Like,
Shit, the mirror, God, my brain. That's really it. Like I said, bro, it's to the point I really don't listen to anyone. I always observe. I take notes from people in my that's in a position of where I'm trying to get. Like I said, InvestFest, prime example. Y'all go check that episode out, the last episode. Um, but InvestFest is a prime example. Like when I'm around billionaires and multi millionaires, stuff like that. Now I got my pen and pad out because you know something. Other than that, I'm not really trying to talk to anybody else. Like I said, or like you said, God is gonna lead the right people to you and lead you to the right people. So that's all. That's all it is. I trust myself, and within 30 seconds to a minute of talking to you, I know if I want to continue that conversation or not. So other than that, like when it comes to taking advice, like I said, if you're not in a position of where I'm heading to, I kind of just close off. And other than that, I'm working on the man in the mirror. It's really that simple.
yeah, I feel the same.
Same.
Cause
So
it's like it's like uh sometimes I do find myself like wanting like a sense of community. You feel me? Like especially like minded women who can who just you feel me? People who just understand and can provide like maybe some not God, but you get what I'm saying? Just like you just want to talk and vent and like
yeah,
you feel me? It's just like sometimes you do find yourself wanting like a sense of community, but it's like also like I said, I understand that like along the way, I will meet people who align and who can provide that at that level without any jealousy, without any um negative energy coming towards me, like who can
yeah,
understand just my basic level of friendship requirement, which is really just loyalty. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't. still in this space too where like I'm really not seeking anything outside of me because like I know there's still a lot of internal work I have to do
Yeah,
to just feel comfortable in myself and just know myself better to even find better friendships or relationships in general. So it's just like right now my sense of self or community is in myself, in the higher power. Like we have our conversations where like one is feeling down or going through something, and we just motivate each other. Like, and right now, that's what is sufficient enough for me. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm gonna end it with this because we ain't trying to keep this going too long.
yeah, that's my
But
last question though.
I'm gonna just say everybody, well, exactly how we think. The people that God really have for us think the same way, been through the same thing. So it's just like it really just comes to you working on yourself and bettering yourself, getting to that level where like-minded people is gonna recognize you, and then you both will be open because you both understand each other. So you'll be open to that relationship. But other than that, man, look, you don't have any more. That was this episode of Perspectives. What was the name of it? Why are you
Why are you
friendless?
friendless?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll catch y'all on the next episode.
Peace and love.
Get it.